What is up, YouTube? Okay, title of this video is I need to quit my job, but I want to start off by saying I woke up at 12:30 p.m. today. I got like 10 hours of sleep. I didn't go to bed till like 2:30 last night. Woke up, didn't have a coffee, didn't really do anything other than like go piss and then weigh myself and drink a bunch of water. But I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't know, it was just kind of like a what the fuck moment because of like what I was thinking about last night. And I was like, I was just like stuck. Like I couldn't like sit up from my bed, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, should I go to a cafe so I can start working on my project? No, I don't want to do that. Should I go to a forest and go on a walk? And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, should I just go on a drive and just like rip a dart? And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And it was like, I didn't want to do anything, you know, like everything would like be sabotaging my day, or it would just be like a waste of time, or just wouldn't be gratifying. So then I was like, what the fuck? But then I don't know how I ended up going on to Google Maps, but I was like, Asian food near me. And then I was like, Asian cuisine or red bean paste buns near me. And I ended up finding this place, which is actually like 10 minutes away. And it's called like Mom's Fried Bun or pork bun or something. I don't know, Mom's Fried Bun. And it's like, I was like, maybe I should like go on a drive, make a YouTube video, and then go eat. But I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go eat right now. Bro, I went to this fried bun place. Dude, like, I'm in such a good mood right now. Like, I was so down before, like even like last night and then this morning, but I ended up just like ordering like a shit ton of food, and it was like $25 worth of like food, but it was a lot of food. And then this guy, and then these two like blue collar guys that were sitting beside me were like, hey man, you want some food? They're like, hey, just take some of this, man. We ordered too much. Like, just have some of these. They're good, right? I'm like, dude, like those are really good. I said, thank you. And I don't know, I was really appreciative of that. And honestly, I'm in actually a really good mood. Like, I thought I would be maybe pissed at myself for eating that much food and just like sodium maxing. Like, holy shit, was that a lot of sodium? You know what I'm saying? Like, just sodium, like zero, like it's like the nutrient profile very, very low. But I feel so emotionally alive. And I know that's like, it's kind of contradicting because like I've been trying to like lose weight and like model max and shit, and also like just get a healthier gut, and so I can start like, you know, pooping properly. But like, I don't know, I'm feeling really good. So sorry for that little introduction, but I want to make this video about like I need to quit my job, or why I need to. And originally I didn't really think I needed to quit my job, because if you watch my videos, I am working on this big project. This is my big film. It's avant-garde, it's neo, it's new, it is the like the sum of what I believe in terms of culture and art and just everything. I think it is the pinnacle. But I'm working on this big project, and I'm not saying like there's like super crazy topics that people can't understand. But the thing is that my job is a very fabricated job. Like it's online orders at like a retail store, right? And a lot of the people there, I mean, most of the full-timers that I work with are like in their 30s. And I don't want to say they're out of touch with reality, because if anything, I could be the one out of touch with reality. You know, I could be the one living in my head, thinking about this project, making this video. But this whole video is about capturing culture and the representation of the current era of culture we're in, or the reflection on previous eras of pop culture. And like, the thing is, it is real life. It's just that because it's an art form, or because it's it's told through a medium, or because it is an idea, it's not real to many, or it doesn't feel real in comparison to a lot of the life that happens now. And so there's a part of me where I'm like, what if actually I'm in the real world, and all these jobs, or all these other people that wouldn't understand, are actually living in a fabricated world? And I would like to believe that. I don't want to like put myself on a pedestal and say like, oh, I'm better than these people, because I don't think that, like, physically, no, but like in terms of like consciously and intellectually, then yeah. But the thing is that because conscious and intellectual prowess aren't respected nowadays, because we live in such a physical, materialistic world, you know, people aren't going to understand. I'm not going to get that praise that maybe I deserve. And so I'm not saying I want to go into work and people praise me, but I can't be in that environment. I can't be in that environment where I'm being pulled between like my own ideas and my own genius thoughts, I guess you could say, and then going into work and then just having to be just somebody who's just picking and packing orders. And it is extremely dreadful when I have a great idea on like where culture is heading, or I just want to just spark so much hope in the youth that there's something to believe in. And I'm having these thoughts, and then I go into work and I have to talk about some bullshit thing that has zero relation to human existence and the human timeline. And I'm like going in there having to fucking deal with it, and I'm like, I can't do that. I don't think it's healthy, but like, if I want to be great, if I truly want this project to be the greatest thing it can be, I need to stay in an environment, or stay in a headspace where I can truly delve into this idea and make it beautiful and make it pure. And I know there's a Stoic kind of philosophy, or it's probably the Stoic philosophy or the Stoic mindset of with every thing that happens in your life, you have two options: is this fortune or is this misfortune? And I could look at that job and be like, oh, it is fortune, because I can work this job and I can like test my own level of patience. I can test my ability to communicate ideas, right? But there's a time and a place for that. And right now I'm young, I'm full of energy. I gotta just go all in. I have to go all in on my idea and my project. And I can't, even though it's good to communicate, this is something that the project has to be done for it to be communicated. Like, other than that, it's just speaking without substance. You know, there's really no point of me even having to try to communicate my idea or try to communicate my reasoning. You know, like, I can't, I don't say I don't have time for that. You know, you can always find time, you always find energy, but it's just a bad use of that time and energy. It's just, I shouldn't even have to worry about that. I don't even have to answer questions, where am I going, or what am I doing, or what am I thinking about, or talk about some bullshit like first world problem. Not even some first world problem, but just something that's completely, utterly meaningless. Like, I'll end up talking about like trading cards with one of those guys I work with, and like, he knows it's meaningless, I know it's meaningless, but he has a passion for trading cards, so then he just talk to me about them, and then I'll ask like questions, and yeah, it passes time, but like, you only need to have that conversation when you're working together. You know what I mean? You don't need that outside in the real world. That would be like, I would actually be fucking triggered if I had that conversation when I'm like actually trying to do some shit IRL. Oh, my cigarette went out. Holy fuck. But like, yeah, that's my like my reasoning for like wanting to quit. And I will say though, like, you know what, like, I am lucky to live in a home where my parents can provide a roof, or I'm lucky to live with my parents still, and I have the ability to quit my job and not be in a state of like survival. Like, yeah, that is a blessing. But for me to truly utilize that blessing, I shouldn't be stuck in a state of limbo. Like, I like to believe that the reason why you want to get rich, or the reason why you want to provide your kids with like a stable household, is so that your kids can start focusing on something that you couldn't, right? Or they could achieve something greater than that. And I don't want to say like, oh, I'm trying to surpass my parents in a way, but it's kind of what I'm saying. But in a way, it's like my parents gave me the opportunity to have time to think about greater things. And it's like whether that's a conscious opportunity they gave me or not, like they could have just wanted me to go, they kind of just wanted me to go to school and whatnot. But doesn't matter. My point is just, if I have this energy and this time and a roof over my head where I can focus on greater things and question certain things, why not utilize that to its full potential? And so, that's what I'm gonna do. I do have some money saved up, so I can pay for my groceries, I can pay for my gas, I can pay for that shit. But like, and then I will have a job in the summer, which is like golf course maintenance. If you know, you know. And so it's like, yeah, why not just go hard for like 2-3 months, get this project done, make it the best thing ever, and then focus on the next thing. Go back to work for a bit, figure things out. But like, I just can't be stuck in the state of like, I'm in my head for 3 days of the week, and then the other 4 days of the week I'm at work and I'm stuck with like a bunch of fabrication shit. I need to fully commit to this project to make it the best thing I can possibly make. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Like that, I went off my diet. I probably had 0 fiber and like a shit ton of sodium, shit ton of carbs, but like, who cares? It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's just about what you complete and what you get done. So that's the end of the video. There's a bunch of other shit I could talk about, but this video is about why I need to quit my job. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.